From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventure. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, this is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. It's late June in southern Nevada. The midday temperature hovers around 104. We're 30 miles from the Las Vegas Strip, in the middle of the desert on Lake Mead. Mead is a deep, clear water impoundment on the Colorado River and is the primary water supply for millions. It's also one heck of a bass fishery. Welcome to the Lucas Oil Summer Classic Pro-Am.
Well, we're here at beautiful Lake Mead here in Henderson, Nevada, and we're going to have a great tournament. We've got the 2012 Lucas Oil Pro-Am, brought to you in part by American Bass as well, and should be a great event. We got 3 days of fishing. Weather's hot, fish are biting. Wind's going to blow a little bit tomorrow, but it's going to make it really great fishing. We should have a great event.
Exciting deal. You know, I'm 2,000 miles away from home. First time I've ever seen this big old pond. I really think they need some trees out here. They need some grass out here, and, you know, from what we do back home anyway. But it's a whole different style of fishing. But I'm excited to be out here, represent Lucas Oil, protect the harvest, and be able to be a part of this event.
The Lucas Oil Summer Classic Pro-Am on Lake Mead is a 3-day tournament. The event is a shared weight format with a 100-boat limit. Looking at the payouts, $40,000 for first on the pro side, and the top amateur will take home $6,000.
This is one of the bigger events that's ever been on the West Coast, with, again, an incredible offering from Lucas Oil. American Bass, all these guys have gone out of their way.
I couldn't be more excited. This is a dream come true. I've been fishing my whole life, and to get this opportunity is just really going above and beyond.
I don't know of another tournament where you go and you can win a new Ranger Z118 for big bass. So, you know, one cast. This is one of them tournaments, you know, you stay keyed up to the very end, because one cast can win you, you know, a $30,000, $40,000 boat. So it's good for the industry, it's good for the business, good for the fishermen, and try to get some numbers up out here.
On the West Coast, Joe Uribe Jr. is one of those names synonymous with California bass fishing.
I enjoy fishing. I've been fishing since I was 13 years old. I fished my first bass club and haven't put a rod down ever since. You know, I sell bass. I sell actually Ranger boats for a living, and I've been doing that for 14 years now, and have a good time with it. I really do. Really been just kind of point hopping. You know, we've been fishing the backs of the cuts with the grass and stuff and shallow trees, but this doesn't really seem to be happening. The water's been dropping here pretty steady. I was out here pre-practicing about 2.5 weeks ago, and water's dropped 2.5 feet. So it's really coming down. It's sucking these fish out on these secondary and main lake points. And with this wind blowing, they're really positioning themselves up there on the points. And I'm just running this little Junior D crankbait right along the points, and they're smacking it real good. There's one right there.
Good one?
Yep, good fish. There he is right there, Harry. You get him? And that's how you do it, right there on camera. 8 pound and 3/4 largemouth. Not sure if it's going to help us, but you know what? We got momentum going. The fish are biting real well, and things are looking good.
Back at the marina for day one weigh-in. It's 103 degrees, but even for the tourists, Lake Mead did not disappoint.
Right after you left, we ended up catching 2 more keepers. We had a limit there. I don't know, 7:15, 7:30, we had a limit. I think we called one of those out then, or 2. And then left and ran up and then started fishing with a jig, and I think we called 3 more of them out. So we had a good day.
Smallmouth seemed to dominate at the weigh-in, not surprising in these deep, clear fisheries. And in the race for the big bass, 4.26 pounds led at the end of day one. Here's a look at the top 10 on the professional side at the end of the first day. Tom Klinger's on top with Clayton Belden, Johnny Johnson, and John Mackey close behind. On the amateur side, Mike Sisko is in the lead, with Mona Dunlap nearly 2 pounds behind in second. The brand new Americana Outdoors website is your source for everything related to the outdoors. Check it out. Well, coming up, more from Lake Mead and the Lucas Oil Summer Classic Pro-Am. Garmin is the leader in GPS applications for hunters and fishermen. So it comes as no surprise that the Garmin Newbie is the top choice for on-the-road navigation. Check it out at Garmin.com.
Before you head out here, get ready at Cabela's, your source for the hottest new gear at tough-to-beat prices. Save big on everything you need when you shop by catalog, stores, and online at Cabela's.com. Our legendary selection is field-tested and field-proven. You can trust our gear. Cabela's, world's foremost outfitter.
I think the reason these fish hit these baits so well is not just the action that the baits have, but the lighted eyes and the lighted tail. There's a good one. That's a big one.
Biologists have been saying it for years. Bass use their senses to find food. Livingston Lures is leading the way with lures that emit vibration and sound technology to incite a feeding frenzy.
About took the rod out of my hand.
Livingston Lures is the innovator of vibration and sound technology that mimics biology. LivingstonLures.com.
Making the most of your time. It's why Ranger developed the revolutionary Z Comanche series. With muscle car-inspired engineering and a long list of best-in-class features, these designs take all-out performance to the extreme. Surround yourself with the pace-setting freedom of the Ranger Z Comanche series. It's a hammer-down reminder of the power that comes from turning things loose. Discover Yamaha's V-Max Power. When you want the best, choose Yamaha.
Proven reliability is part of every Yamaha outboard, so we're starting off 2013 with Yamaha's Proven Reliability Sales Event. For a limited time, purchase an eligible new Yamaha outboard and choose between 3 years of Yamaha limited warranty coverage along with an additional 2-year Yamaha extended service plan at no extra cost. Or take up to $2,000 in Yamaha credit toward the purchase of goods and services. Either way, if you're looking to have more fun on the water in 2013, now's your chance. Visit your local Yamaha outboard dealer today.
The world has never seen a hook like this.
What I thought was good before is not so good now.
The first surgically sharpened fish hook.
This is the best ever.
In test after test, we have proven that anyone can set this new hook with half the effort of any other hook.
That's money.
Introducing the Trocar hook. A weapon for fishermen who aren't just out to catch fish, but are out to win.
Americana Outdoors is presented to you by Garmin. Follow the leader. By Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter. And by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Welcome back to Lake Mead for Day 2 of the Lucas Oil Summer Classic.
What do you think about this tournament?
I think it's fantastic. It's really cool Lucas Motor Oil's helped putting this thing on.
I gotta be honest with you, this is quite a fishing tournament. That's the understatement. It's almost not about fishing, really.
It's an unusual event in some ways that it's really in the heat of the summer. Here we are, just the end of June, and it is oppressive heat.
It's in the hundreds every day, 105, 106, 107 each day. The wind's brutal. You know, you just got to grind it out. I'm from Indiana where we don't really have any fish, so the grinding part of it really doesn't bother me on that part of it. But as far as the weather, I mean, it's brutal on you. It's brutal on your equipment, too. So, I mean, you got to take care of yourself. You got to stay hydrated, and it's going to be really important to hang in there for 3 days.
Now, with the sun coming up over the Nevada desert, we'll begin Day 2 with Clayton Belden of El Cajon, California. Clayton begins the day in 2nd place overall.
I've been sticking with the top water pretty much throughout the day. I kind of alternate here and there, but I've fished this lake for probably 6 or 7 years now. And the bigger ones seem to bite the top water no matter what time of day it is. So try to keep it consistent and get a couple big bites. Get him? Yeah. There's one with him too. There's one with him, see him? Yep. your rod, get your rod, get your rod. Here, dude. Get your rod, get your rod. Straight down, straight down, straight down. Directly down. Straight down, straight down. Turn it around. Come down to it. So let it stay on the water. That's right. I got him. Nice. Dual netting?
Yeah, big one. There's a little bit of camera action for you, huh?
Boom, dude. Two
we needed, huh?
The gin clear water of Lake Mead offers West Coast anglers a variety of challenges and opportunities. Finesse fishing can take on a whole new meaning when you can see down 20 or 30 feet. At the end of the day, competitors gathered back at the marina, and once again, Mead proved itself to be a worthy fishery. Taking a look at the Lucas Oil leaderboard, Nevada's John Mackey climbed into the #1 position, with Tom Klinger slipping to second. On the amateur side, Aaron Leon had a big day and finished out nearly 3 pounds ahead of second place, Nick McMurray, with 1 day left to fish.
It's just great to come out here and be able to put on an event for these guys, and the appreciation that we see from them, and just wants us to be able to promote our product to them, and just see what Lucas Oil is all about, and that's just performance, and we're here for the anglers and customer service.
Coming up, we'll take a look at the final day of competition from Lake Mead. In 1969, Ranger Boats was the first to install what feature on their boats to reduce noise and add aesthetic appeal? Well, for the answer and to learn more about the last 45 years of Ranger Boats, visit mydreamrig.com.
Here at Cedar Creek Lake, we got a cooler full of nice crappie, just like this one. We're going to go back and fillet them with the Bubba Blade. Hello guys, my name's Chuck Rollins. I'm with BigCrappie.com guide service. We're using a Bubba Blade to clean all of our fish now. We've stopped using the electric knives. I'll tell you why we like these guys. One, I've gotten quicker with this than I was my electric one. I would recommend Bubba Blade to anyone who cleans a lot of fish. You can bust right through the rib cages with these blades because they're so rigid, but these flexible ones they'll bend also, so you can clean these smaller fish. The reason I like these bigger blades is they give me a lot of leverage. Once I get in a roll and I start cleaning a lot of fish, if I've got 60 or 80 fish up here to clean, and you can push this through those bones a lot faster than you can push that electric knife through them. I picked up a Bubba Blade about 4 months ago, and I'm sold on it, and that's all I use now.
With a great history in drag racing, and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Learn more at lucasoil.com.
You just want to fish, not mess around with buttons and settings and such. That's why they made every Garmin Echo fish finder easy to use. You see fish, you catch fish, easy. Fight fish, not your fish finder. Get the unsurpassed power, clarity, and dependability of a Garmin Echo fish finder.
Americana Outdoors is brought to you in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. By Livingston Lures, vibration and sound technology. And by Frog Togs Outdoor and Rainwear. Welcome back to Lake Mead for the final day of competition at the Lucas Oil Summer Classic Pro-Am. El Cajon, California's Wade Strelick is starting the final day in 3rd place overall on the pro side. He's 3 pounds behind the leader, John Mackey, but a quick fish early erases some of that deficit.
Goes with the small one. That's good. Where's your line at there, Vince? Good guy, but you'll keep. Strong. The other one's swimming with him, small in there. Babies, but we'll take them. Yeah, it only starts at 5. Let's see if this guy measures. Hey Vince, you want to cast out deep off this point? That's where that fish came off of. Oh no, it's gonna be cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got 2. 2 more than we had, so. Once we get 5, the pressure will be off, and we can go search for some big ones. Once that wind picks up, we can start fishing reaction baits, and these big ones feed in the wind pretty good. Well, Vince, you want to come up here? I'm going to retie my stuff.
Leaving the canyons and deep water, we'll catch up with Tim Klinger. Tim led the event on day 1 before slipping a spot to second.
I'm ready for a 5-pounder, I'll tell you that.
No doubt. It would not hurt me a bit. That's what I've been doing, pretty much, like fishing for a 5-pounder. Tim's the man on the lake. He's got us a good limit. Now I'm just fishing for a boat again. Got this topwater bait. It's that 1 cast deal, yeah. 5-pounder. Man, that would make the year for me so far.
Big one.
Okay, buddy.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice. Sweet. Ah. Sounded big again like that other one.
Yeah.
Well, with that fish, Tim Klinger will make a move on the leaderboard. We'll check back in with Wade Strelick.
There's one. That's a good one, too.
My line is to the left of the boat.
You're all right. Just come on. Oh, he's in a tree. Damn it. That's ridiculous. Here he comes. Here he comes. It's a good one there, buddy. I'm on the boat. Just like that. Happens just like that.
At the end of 3 days of competition, the Lucas Oil Summer Classic Pro-Am heads to the final weigh-in. Now on the amateur side, Aaron Leon reps up the win with his Day 3 partner, Justin Kerr, locking up 4th on the pro side. California's Clayton Belden locks in 2nd place and $10,000 for his efforts.
And we got a couple good ones today. It didn't pan out like we wanted. I went from 30 fish the first day to 20 the second day to 5 today, so I guess it's good that today was the last day.
Day 2 leader John Mackey comes up next to the scales with 5 alive.
I'm freaking out. I just want to weigh these fish and find out. I mean, when you're out on the lake and you got guys like Tim Klinger and Justin Kerr behind you, you can't get yourself out of the mind thought of, man, what are these guys doing? You have to try, but you can't. Those are phenomenal fishermen, great, respectful guys. I'm really happy to be standing here now. I hope I'm a lot happier in a couple minutes.
Here we go.
And that does it. Nevada's John Mackey stretches out his lead even farther and hangs on to win $40,000 for his first place finish at the 2012 Lucas Oil Summer Classic Pro-Am. For the amateurs, it was Aaron Leon who picked up $6,000 for the win and a brand new Ranger boat for catching the big bass of the tournament. Congratulations.
These Lucas Oil Opens, I hope that everyone stays tuned for 2013, because now we're going to start putting our head together to find out where else we're going to go and what we're going to do. So we've got Protect the Harvest on board with us out of our organization, and it's building. We're excited, and we hope that we pick the right locations. This separates the men from the boys.
Lucas Oil and Lucas Marine have some new events in the works. Stay tuned to lucasoil.com for the upcoming announcements. Coming up, we'll head to Arkansas's Lake Dardanelle for the Bass Federation's High School Fishing World Finals. Cabela's is gearing up for spring fishing. They've got everything you need for a successful day on the water, like the Cabela's Prodigy Baitcaster Reel. You can find it online at Cabela's.com. We'll be right back with more from Americana Outdoors.
How about that?
Now give me Branson, where folks are smiling, and all the while inviting you there. Warm and cozy, feeling rosy, friendly places, woo, smiling faces.
Escape the winter blues with a dose of fun Branson style. Many shows and attractions are open, so call today for special winter schedules.
Give me Branson, where folks are smiling. Branson, Missouri. Now that's entertainment. Call 888-339-4949.
Introducing advanced interchangeable hook design, Freedom Live Action Hybrid Jigs. It gives the bait a free range of motion. Give more natural and realistic action while maintaining upright hook position. Need to change bait styles, colors, even hooks on the fly? Get ready for the easiest way to mix up your lure appearance with an easy twist on and off snap. The future of fishing. Freedom Live Action Hybrid Jigs.
If you want to activate the bass, you better have a Hydro Wave. You got 6 different bait fish sounds. You run it at any volume, you can see them actually come up to the speaker of the Hydro Wave. You can watch them come up off the bottom.
When you're fishing deep, the hardest one to catch is always the first one. With the Hydro Wave, you get them going fast.
Hydro Wave, I won't fish without it.
As an angler who loves being on the water, you're always prepared with the right gear. But do you have a plan if you break down on the road or on the water? Membership in Boat US Angler gives you peace of mind wherever you are. Some of our tournament participants saw how helpful this can be. Boat US Angler membership also includes savings on equipment, access to affordable insurance for your boat and fishing gear, a subscription to Boat US Angler magazine, and much more. Discover what thousands of anglers know. It pays to belong to Boat US Angler. Join today. Visit BoatUSAngler.com.
Americana Outdoors is brought to you in part by Lucas Marine Products. It works. By Hydro Wave, ignite a feeding frenzy. And by Amphibia, performance floating eye gear. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors from Lake Dardanelle in western Arkansas, the site of the 2012 High School Fishing World Finals, put on by the Bass Federation.
You know, the Bass Federation is the oldest and largest grassroots fishing organization in the United States. 3 key principles: youth, fishing, and conservation. If it doesn't have anything to do with those 3, we don't do it. We've got about 25,000 members in 46 states in Canada, and probably the leading proponent of high school fishing across the United States.
With the proliferation of fishing within the collegiate ranks, it only seems natural that high school anglers get the same opportunity to enjoy the competition of tournament bass fishing. We'll check in with Trevor Yates and Wyatt Smith.
Trevor Yates is my son. Wyatt's one of his best friends. They started out fishing together in the Oklahoma City Junior Bass Masters. Since then, they've went to the Stillwater Junior Bass Masters. They're just some excellent young men and great fishermen. Both of their goals is to go to college and fish for a collegiate team and hope to go on to the next level.
I truly believe that this is a lot like that NCAA commercial you see on TV where it says 90% of our students are going to go pro in something else. I truly believe that's a little different. I think about 20% of these kids are going to fish on through college and take their stab at that professional level. I think they have that aspiration. And we tell them, if you have that desire, you better become a good marketer first, because in my mind, professional fishing is at least 70% marketing and 30% fishing. So that whole piece of the puzzle is extremely important to them. But for the rest of the students, they're going to go pro in something else. But their fishing experience isn't going to end. So organizations like the TBF offer the greatest grassroots anglers the opportunity to fish and advance on the big levels. That's what we're all about. We're all about building long-term anglers and membership and giving them a place to go.
It's been awesome being out here, being able to fish the World Finals. And we qualified we've been in the top 10 every year. And I just hope we can win it this year. I've got a fish on right now. Hold on one second.
The boys are cranking a deep offshore hump, a classic summer pattern. Scanning the bottom with a Garmin depth finder, the team found this spot in practice and capitalized on it yesterday. Today, they're hoping for a repeat performance.
Oh my God. Woo! Give me some, buddy!
Well, with 2 in the live well, Sawyer makes the same cast
net,
with
net,
the same
net.
results.
Tick, throw straight out. It's a bidding, dude. It's a good one. Stay down, baby. Oh, it's not that good, but he's decent. Woo! We pulled up on this spot at 3 o'clock yesterday, and we were doing it 3:30, and we caught a limit, and we're back at the ramp by 3:17, so maybe we can do it again today. I don't know. That's 5, baby. That's 5. Wow! This is a giant. I promise you, it's either foul hooked or it's big. Right there. Get it. Wow! Yes! Big chunk. Now I gotta pull that.
With 5 in the live well and a big one in hand, Sawyer and Austin cull before heading to the final weigh-in. The Bass Federation would like to make this opportunity available to any high school anglers in the nation. For information on how you can get started, visit highschoolfishing.org. Well, wrapping up the final day on Lake Dardanelle, Devin Brantley and TJ Miller of Greenbrier High School have the lead with one team left to weigh.
More than 13 pounds and 6 ounces. 13.6, what they need to weigh. Let's see what it is. 12 days ago, I was in Florida at ICAT. Yeah, you guys ever been? Have you? I was just asking a question. 5 fish today, 5 alive, 15 pounds, 15 ounces.
Sawyer Grace and Austin Cathcart, fishing their 3rd World Finals event, pick up their first win and a pair of $20,000 scholarships to Bethel University. A good start on a great future. Visit highschoolfishing.org. And don't forget that Americana Outdoors is online with a brand new website. Give it a look at americanaaoutdoors.com. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.